The foundation of ergonomics drives comfort and well-being. And when we consider most seating today in general, it tends to not really be driven by ergonomics. It tends to be driven by some semblance of comfort, short-term comfort, or aesthetics. I think the notion of ergonomics has somewhat evolved over the years. I think historically it was more about human factors and can you reach and does it fit and the interface to the human experience. And I think how it's evolved is we now realize its impact on long-term health. And so we see ergonomics as a wellness tool. And, you couldn't sit on a sofa forever, for example, thus the challenges of work from home. And it's not good for your posture. When your posture is not good, there's a ripple effect of health issues, and therefore, you can say decline in performance at work. So there's a causal relationship between good ergonomics that relates to comfort, but also well-being. What's interesting in today's current floor plate, folks sit in about 10 to 15 different chairs every week. That's in roughly a 3-day work week. So you go from the focus area to meeting spaces, Zoom rooms, you name it. So you're constantly rotating chairs. So from an architect's perspective or facilities perspective, that's quite a challenge that folks are continuously moving through chairs. Chairs that are never suited for your typical chair requires you to make these adjustments. So again, a Humanscale chair uses what we call a gravity mechanism. And the gravity mechanism means whoever sits in the chair at any time, the chair adapts to them instantly. So as you move through the floor plate, anyone who trades chairs and swaps in, they now have a chair tailored for them. And that's really what's beautiful about this situation. As you consider 15 different chairs week after week, year after year, you're likely not sitting in a chair suited for you. That's where the workplace injuries occur. So a chair that adapts to you eliminates that risk. So with Humanscale, we've developed what's called gravity mechanism. And in all of our seating, you'll find underneath the chairs, it's very simple. There's no visible technology. Very counterintuitive to our competitors who have a lot of knobs, levers, and dials, etc. The idea with Humanscale is you don't adjust anything. You sit in the chair and it adapts to your body weight, your body type immediately. Humanscale really believes in form following function. And what makes that interesting from an architectural point of view is there's no excess, there's no noise to the chairs. They're actually quite simple and aesthetically light, visually light. And what's important for us is that we're not layering on complexity and style and fashion. It's unnecessary. And when you drive a design that's really truly driven by function, you arrive to quite a natural result, and a result that's timeless effectively. And just as a tree is just purely neutral and a product of its ecosystem, so are these chairs. They're very much driven by that link towards function, which arrives to this really pure, clean aesthetic.